Good morning. It's December 23rd today, and we're in Zechariah chapter 4. And again, Zechariah is a prophet to those who are returning from exile. So he's coming after the exile and writing to those who are a part of the rebuilding of the temple in order to encourage them to keep going with it. And there is probably a great deal of disappointment that those who are coming back from exile are experiencing. So they had been living in Babylon, which was the most powerful nation on earth at that time, and was very wealthy, and things were well developed. And as they were living in the nice cities of Babylon, they were probably a little bit spoiled by what they enjoyed there as they were in exile. Seems a little bit ironic, I guess, but now when they come back, everything is in ruins. It's got to be rebuilt from the ground up, and it's difficult, hard labor, and it's not nearly as impressive as what they would hope that it would be when it's starting to come to fruition. But God encourages them through these prophets to keep going with the work. And here, another vision comes to Zechariah to give to Zerubbabel, and it says this. Then the angel who talked with me returned and woke me up, like someone awakened from sleep. He asked me, "What do you see?" I answered, "I see a solid gold lampstand with a bowl at the top and 7 lamps on it, with 7 channels to the lamps. And there are 2 olive trees by it, one on the right of the bowl and the other on its left." I asked the angel who talked with me, "What are these, my lord?" He answered, "Do you not know what these are?" "No, my lord," I replied. So he said to me, "This is the word of the Lord by Zerubbabel, not by might, nor by power, but my spirit, says the Lord Almighty." I'll skip down just a couple verses. Then the word of the Lord came to me. "The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this temple. His hands will also complete it. Then you will know that the Lord Almighty has sent me to you." And so there's meant to be encouragement that they're supposed to keep going on this building of the temple, and he gets this vision of this lampstand, this golden lampstand. He doesn't understand what it means, and actually the explanation doesn't give us a whole lot of help in understanding what that means. So I think what it is trying to get at is that God is behind what's going on here. That this what's going on earth is maybe not all that impressive, but it's based on what's going on in heaven, and there everything is gold, and the 7 golden lampstands. These are things that are completely finished in God's mind, and so He says that it doesn't matter what you see. It's not by your might or by your power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. And so the Spirit is behind what's happening. So it's not just your physical eyes with which we need to observe the world around us. It's with spiritual eyes too. And so see things the way that God sees them. And that's a tremendous help to Zerubbabel and to Zechariah. And there's a reassurance that this project is actually going to be finished. And whether or not it's as impressive as they had hoped for that it would be, it is everything that God intends for them at this point. And so we can be in that same position. Again, when you're reading Revelation today, and you'll see that that's also what's happening there. You've got a picture of what's going on in heaven versus what's happening on earth. And the two pictures don't match very well. But as we see the one in heaven, we're able to then look past what's on earth to eternal things. And that's really the point of these things.